This week, we're giving away a little bit of Unobtainium, one of our 2020 Apocalypse t-shirts. You can't buy these anymore. You can only win it. Stick around to the end of the episode to figure out how you can win one of these right here.
Blam. Welcome to the Blue Ridge Bonfire, everybody. It's good to have you guys along for the ride. What do we got going this week?
So this week, speaking of the t-shirt, the 2020 Apocalypse patches are almost gone. There's only a couple more of those left. So if you want one or you want to get one for a friend because you know the holidays are coming up, make sure you jump on that.
And then as far as products coming back on stock, a bunch of stuff has been cycling through. The best way to get notified if you want something is to click the notify me when back in stock for whatever products you guys are interested in. We put about, I think, 3 or 4 things back in stock last week, and we got a few things coming up this week too, right?
Yeah, the much anticipated, much desired, super wanted tire storage bags. We've got a couple of those on the shelf that are getting ready to be entered into inventory. We also have, I want to say, roll-up dump pouches, headrest storage bags, headrest trash bags should be coming out here in a couple days. Stuff like that. So again, if you want to know what's coming out, best thing to do is make sure you hit that notify me when in stock. And if you miss out, make sure to sign up again because it resets every time that email goes out. We know it's not a perfect system, but it's the best one we can manage right now given the way production cycles are.
So, events. Last week we asked you if anybody of you had been to Rendezvous in the Ozarks. Send us some photos. We're curious to see what that event looked like. So a guy named Jim Howe sent us his photos, so roll the montage. Wow, so pretty cool event. Looks like there was a huge turnout. So glad that we got like more events in our area. So
I know
we'll be able to make it out next year.
We got invited to that one, but of course it was rooftop tent rally weekend, so we couldn't go. But hoping maybe next year a little bit of calendar coordination, because that is definitely a part of the country I personally haven't been to, and I would love to get down there.
Yeah, I want to check out Yuari.
Yeah.
No,
that's
Ozarks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yuari's the other event we want to talk about.
You've been to Yuari.
I've been to Yuari.
Speaking of Yuari, Overland Challenge is right around the corner, November 6th to 8th. What is that? That's like a week away.
Yeah.
It's not very long.
Not this weekend, but next weekend.
So I don't know if they're still accepting teams to enter in the challenge, but if you want to go out and just check it out, like it's going to be a huge community of people. It's $40 a night just to go and observe and camp. There's going to be tons of vendors. I think BF Goodrich is going to be there with their driving range. Yep. Again, just so it's like a mini expo. If you want to go check out Overland Challenge, link down below. Where you can go check that out.
And I know Derek is still looking for volunteers for that event, so if you want to go down and not have to pay, and you want to work and maybe be on the course, definitely hit up Southern Expeditions on Instagram, send them a DM, or go to the Southern Expeditions website. There's probably a contact form on there you can fill out.
Yep.
I know they're always looking for people to help out with that.
Yep, there is. Link down below. So I think that's all we got for events.
Yeah, no more
that
events.
Brings us to my favorite part of the show, which is reading your comments. So
this one
definitely
got some interest.
Dude,
some
so many comments this week.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. So instead of reading every single one, because it was like 50, 60 comments, I tallied up what was your favorite. So we asked you guys, what is the absolute best piece of recovery gear? Okay. So tied at number 3 with 2 votes each, we have comms and inReach, shovels, and gloves. What do you think about those? Are those critical pieces of recovery gear?
I do, yeah. Because, I mean, emergency communication with an inReach is great. Mm-hmm. Radio comms, you know, GMRS, that's what we use on the guided rides with John Fury. So vehicle comms is great. And a lot of times you can communicate and not get stuck. And gloves and a shovel, hands down, highly underrated pieces of
Been in
recovery
several
gear.
recovery situations,
Yeah.
never popped out a shovel. Maybe I was just not in the right parts of the
no,
world. I
yeah.
don't know. All right, so then tied at number 2 with 4 votes each. These are a little more popular. We have bringing a friend and recovery straps.
I think those two go hand in hand.
Yes, like if you have a strap, but you have no friend to pull you out with, you know, you're hooped. I definitely think these were a little bit more important. I like these two better.
I think for me, that's one of the things I always tell people when you're just starting out is, you know, never wheel alone, never travel alone.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's one of the reasons why, like, the guided rides, the meetups, and those sorts of things are so popular, is because it allows you to network with those people. And I mean, I can think of a couple times I was out with a buddy of mine and I ended up nose down in a ditch because I wasn't paying attention, had to get strapped out.
And now, drum roll, please. Coming in at number 1 with a whopping 15 votes is training and experience and remaining calm.
What are we gonna do, Buzz?
Use your head.
But I don't want to use my head!
Everybody who listed this as an item,
This is really good.
Yes.
This is like so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have to echo that mainly because, like, when I do my 10 essentials talk at Expo, essential number 1 is training. The money you invest in yourself will pay itself back 10 to 100 fold. You can go out and buy the best winch on the market, but if you don't know how to use it, you just bought a hood ornament.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
that's the thing, like, I haven't had a lot of formal training, but I have been with a bunch of people that knew what they were doing and watched them get out of and helped in those recovery situations. And then from there going and then being on trips and seeing somebody get in the deep water and seeing, like, the fear and panic on their face, and they're just like, freaked out. And then being able to, like, I've been here, so I can now be calm and I can try to be part of the solution and not cause any problems. It's huge. It goes a long way.
And not only that, but good training can also prevent you from getting stuck in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, if you take that off-road 101 class and learn how to drive your vehicle, because it's not the same as just driving on the road, and that's the big mistake I see a lot of people make. But taking that behind the wheel class from a experienced, knowledgeable professional instructor can often teach you how to not get stuck. A little bit of brake throttle modulation, knowing how to pick a line, knowing how to read the terrain, and you don't have to worry about needing max tracks or needing a winch because you're less likely to get stuck. You know?
So I wanted to include my favorite from those 15, and this was from Sean Leinhart on YouTube, and he said, although there are many recovery tools and methods, your brain is the best tool of all, especially when you've had some training. When you're able to sit back and analyze before you take action, you're on the right track. Good stuff,
Right
man.
there.
So the winner of the recovery bag from last week, chosen at random by our statistician Squirrel, is Justin Webster on Facebook. He said, I was gonna say smarts, but a Bubba rope. Good for sand, mud, and just about everything.
Yeah, so those who aren't familiar, Bubba rope is a type of kinetic recovery rope that stretches, kind of like a giant bungee cord. So they are kind of cool. So now, if he has a Bubba rope, he now has a recovery bag. Put the rope in.
Blam. Boom. All right, so this week, new giveaway. We are giving away, what are we giving away? The t-shirt.
We are giving away a shirt, unobtainium, can't be bought. There's only 200 of these.
Yes. Okay.
200.
So they have. This is to represent 2020. The skull for everything crazy going on. He has a crown because Corona means crown because coronavirus is shaped like a crown on top because it has bumps. MMXX means 2020 in Roman numerals. We got flames and fire for all the fires around the world, and then we've got toilet paper because of the toilet paper crisis. It says seek adventure, escape to survive, get outdoors. Or else. We've got a small, we've got some mediums, we've got some larges and some extra larges, no doubles and triples, XLs. Sorry about that, guys. But this can be yours for the low, low price of free. Just leave us a comment down below. Our question today, in honor of 2020. So there's been a lot of crazy, a lot of people have been through a lot of rough things, but We're looking for what are the positives, what are the upsides, what has been your silver lining to the lockdown where something turned out to be awesome that you didn't expect. Let us know in the comments down below, and you will be entered to win the shirt next week. What has been your unexpected positive thing in the lockdown?
Don't put me on the spot on this. Let me see. Unexpected silver lining of, honestly, it's this job.
Yeah?
You know, because if the quarantine hadn't happened and all the events were still happening, I would probably be still traveling full time.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's taking this position and coming to work here at Brog and helping you guys out and you guys helping me. So
For me, it's just been learning a slower pace of life. I'm usually pretty hectic and scatterbrained, and this has like really helped me like focus on what's important, like not overwork myself and just enjoy life a little bit more. So
there we go. So what's coming up this week?
all right, so a little bit light on videos this week. We're gonna do a video montage, a slideshow of all of our photos from Rooftop Tent Rally. We took photos of all the dogs, all the pups at Rooftop Tent Rally. We're gonna make a slideshow of all of that. Then next week we did a walk around with Jeepsies. So that one was super neat. They really dialed in for like long-term travel, so you get to see that. Coming down the way, two Thursdays from now.
Well, thank you for watching. I'm Dean.
I'm CT.
This is Sasquatch.
We will see you again next week. Same Brog time.
Same Brog channel. Can you hear me now?
How do you like me now?
I hear a train a-coming, rolling through the valley.
I don't know that one.
Welcome to the Blue Ridge Bonfire.